Alright, YouTube, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. It is August 19th, Saturday. We got a nice MLB slate to look at today, but we only have two spots that we do like for today's video. Obviously, we still got a road game video here, and we will for the next week or so we're just kind of picking our spots, letting you guys know my favorite plays for the day versus what we normally do, which is go through each and every game on the slate. So, yeah, we're on the West Coast too, so still adjusting to the time difference. I think this is coming out a little bit later, but nonetheless, both these games, if you do want to ride with them or if you do want to fade me, right? These games have plenty of time before they do end up kicking off here. But I got two money line plays that I like today, as well as a player prop parlay. So stay tuned for that. That player prop parlay is actually going to be on Sleeper. If you guys haven't checked out Sleeper yet, I highly encourage you to do so. I'll put a link in the comments, in the pinned comment, as well as the description, guys. They have a free square today. Kodai Senga over 0.5 strikeouts. Will he get it? I think so. Go capitalize, guys. Sleeper. You can use the link again in the pinned comment as well as the description. You get 100% of your first deposit matched, and you get the Senga free square, guys. Go check it out. But we'll get into what I'm pairing with that at the end of today's video. But we're coming off of a 1-2 night. We cashed the even money Atlanta -1.5 yesterday. We actually got something in that game again today. And then our other losses, or our only two losses of the day, were Texas as well as Jose Altuve. He did not cash. And you know what? Jose Altuve is damn close to the ban list, but a couple of times in a row now he's burned us. Jose Alberne. Yeah, we got two money line spots today that I am liking. Like I said, one player prop parlay to jump into. But hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. I appreciate everyone making it through yesterday's video. Crazy, guys. It was like a 7-minute video. I know the video is not the best. I know the audio is not the best. So I figured, okay, no, people aren't going to stick to the entire video. I asked you guys to comment the number once you got to the end of the video, and like 100 of you did. So that is just bonkers to me. So thank you guys so much for the support. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button again today. And you know what? Let's jump into it. First game here, like I said, we're looking at that Atlanta-San Francisco series again, and I can't pass up the opportunity or the potential here of value for Atlanta on the money line -118 over on FanDuel. Now, I know Logan Webb's on the mound for San Francisco, and Chirinos, or whatever the hell his name is on the mound for the Braves, right? So San Francisco has the absolute starting pitching advantage, but it ends there. And don't come down my throat being like, oh, well, starting pitching is so important. It is. But when the Braves are the better offense, the better bullpen, the better, getting runners on base, that type of thing, it's like, you got to look at this and say it's just valuable. It's a value play for Atlanta on the money line here for -118. Again, they're the best offense in the league this season against righties when it comes to an average on-base percentage, a WOBA. No matter how you look at it, they're top two or, one best offense against righties, but average I'm looking at for sure. And then in the last 30 days, they're like the second best average against righties as well. So I'm betting on the offense here, not necessarily against Logan Webb or backing the starter for the Braves, right? Once the offense can get to Logan Webb, who has been pretty good against the Braves, I guess this year, or in his career, I should say. But I don't think it's good enough to kind of fade the Braves in this spot. So, yeah, trusting the offense, trusting one of the best offenses, if not the best offense in the league right now in this spot. And you're getting some seriously great value at -118. So, yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys are backing Logan Webb and San Francisco or the Braves. Because, I don't want to make it sound like I'm doubting the fact that they have the better pitcher in San Francisco, but I just cannot fade this offense right now. They won 4-0 yesterday in a game in which the offense didn't really explode, and yet they still won by 4 runs. Let's move on to the next money line play here, and this one you guys can think I'm a little crazy for. I might have the psycho alert alarm here, just odds-wise, +145 for the Diamondbacks on the money line against the Padres today. Now, I look at this and I go, okay, why are they so heavily, why are the Padres, one, so juiced, and then two, why are the Diamondbacks such heavy underdogs? It really doesn't make that much sense to me. The Diamondbacks 2 series ago, right, took 2 of 3 against this Padres team. They even won game 1. We cashed that a couple nights ago in this series in particular, and then they lose yesterday. So I get it. They lose yesterday, but it's not like the pitching discrepancy is, I think, what everyone would think it is today. Yu Darvish on the mound for the Padres going up against Merrill Kelly. Now, I think the names might sort of make people stop in their tracks and say, okay, Yu Darvish way better than Kelly, right? Yu Darvish hasn't been bad. He's got like a 2.6 ERA over his last 5. He's actually had a really good couple outings against Arizona so far, or I think only one this season, but in the last couple years looked very good. So I get it. I don't want to say that he hasn't been pitching all that well, but Merrill Kelly has been pitching better. He's been pitching better, arguably, on the season. Definitely in his last 5 games here. He's got a 1.6 ERA in his last 5. He's got a 1. I think it's like 1.16 ERA in his last 3 here with a 1.17 whip or so. Like, the guy is playing and pitching very well. Now, he hasn't had the track record against San Diego. He hasn't looked all that great, but I'm just trusting more of what you've done for me lately here, and he's been a better pitcher. Again, arguably on the season, a better pitcher. So, though he doesn't have the name, I do think the Padres are a little over-favored here based on what people might think they have in Yu Darvish, because Yu Darvish has had a couple great starts in his last 5, right? But then that's because he's pitching 6 innings and 0 earned runs. That's going to sway your ERA, just like the opposite, where he pitches 6 innings and lets up like 4 runs, right? So I do think that his ERA really isn't something to go off of. It's kind of back and forth, and he's kind of volatile as of right now. So give me the Diamondbacks here for plus 145 over on DraftKings. I think that's some serious value, some serious upside for a team that definitely can win this game, and a team that's already won more games against the team they're playing this year. Or playing today this year, right? And you look at it from an offensive perspective too, it doesn't make me feel any differently about this game. The Diamondbacks in their last 5 games, both these pitchers are right-handed here. Diamondbacks batting 247 against righties. Middle of the road, I'm not going to say that that's great, but San Diego, an abysmal an abysmal batting average of 187, okay, in their last 5 against righties. I don't think they're going to go out there and smoke Merrill Kelly today if that's the way they're trending, and you could say that the last 5 is a little bit too small. Okay, so we look at their last 10 games here. Arizona's still consistent, 246, just down a little bit from that 247 in their last 10 against righties. Well, San Diego at 210, barely any much better than that 187 there. So I like the offense of the Diamondbacks. I like their bullpen. They have a bar none bullpen that is better than this San Diego bullpen for sure. And I think they actually have this sneaky starting pitcher edge today. So any way I look at this, I'm looking at Diamondbacks all day long, and you're getting plus 145. It's kind of a no-brainer to me. But recap those money lines. We have Atlanta. I'm trusting that offense, okay? I don't care about the pitching today. I know it's a stupid thing to say, but I'm trusting that offense in Atlanta. And then for the Diamondbacks here, I'm just trusting this any way I look at it. I love the Diamondbacks today for plus 145 too. I think that that's some serious value. Now, moving on to our player prop parlay. It's a 3-man parlay. One of them is the free square over on Sleeper Senga over 0.5 over 0.5 strikeouts. And then we have 2 players just to get a hit for us, and they both got the flashy name. They're both studs. We're looking at Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. If either one of these, or if both of these guys get a hit and Senga gets at least 1 strikeout, we're looking at, over 3 times our money. So hopefully we can cash that, guys. If you do want to ride with it, again, go check out Sleeper. I have a link for that in the pinned comment, as well as the description. And yeah, let me know by commenting 7.5, because it's about 7 minutes and 30 seconds into the video if you made it this far. Still getting used to the time difference here. I think this is coming out a little bit later than I would like, but yeah, we're on vacation maybe last night, tough to wake up that early this morning, especially with 3-hour time difference. So nonetheless, we're grinding, getting the videos out. It is a road game. Hopefully we catch that parlay. That'd be a nice little hit, and definitely these 2 money lines. So again, 7.5 in the comments if you made it this far. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. All right, peace out.